will write a letter to the Speaker raising those concerns. Then the Speaker can then make a decision on it. Yeah, let's move to the next order. I said minority.
Order number 4, petitions.
Have you gone to the next order? You've announced petitions. Honorable members, Article 119 of the Constitution accords any person the right to petition Parliament to consider any matter within its authority. Further, Standing Order 2252B requires that the Speaker to report to the House any petition other than those presented by a member. Honorable members, in this regard, I wish to report to the House that my office has received a petition from the Center of Accountability, Reform and Democracy calling for delimitation of electoral units. The petitioner states that on 9th January 2012, the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, published the revised preliminary report relating to the limitation of boundaries of constituencies and wards, which were presented to the Departmental Committee on Justice and Legal Affairs on the same date. The petitioners further state that after considering the recommendations by Parliament on its revised preliminary report, the IEBC published the National Assembly Constituencies and County Assembly Wards Order of 2012, dated 6th March 2012, published in the Kenya Gazette as legal notice number 14 of 2012. The Gazette informs the present constituencies and wards in place. The petitioners appreciate the following: that following the publication of the final report, the National Assembly Constituencies and County Assembly Wards Order number of 2012, complaints were raised regarding the manner in which the 80 extra constituencies and the 1,450 county assembly wards were created, their distribution, their name, boundaries, and areas of allocation. The petitioners note that in accordance with the provisions of Article 89(2) of the Constitution, the next review of the boundaries and constituencies and wards must be undertaken and concluded not later than March 2024. Honorable members, the petitioners are worried that Parliament has not developed a framework for the creation of and determination of sub-locations that takes into account the obligation of IEBC to progressively achieve population parity. Honorable members, the petitioners aver that the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, has been dysfunctional since August 2022 general elections. The Commission is presently in limbo pending the recruitment of new commissioners, thus no substantive constitutional functions can therefore be discharged by the Commission. Honorable members, the petitioners therefore pray that the National Assembly engages the relevant authorities and stakeholders to take a more proactive role to ensure the review of the electoral units is carried out in a constitutionally compliant manner, including meeting the deadline established under Article 89(2) of the Constitution. Honorable members, having determined that the matters raised by the petitioner are well within the authority of this House, and further, that the matters raised in the petition